This video is about baking tarts using shortcrust pastry. The first one is jam tart and the another is classic vanilla cream tart that I have baked. The base ingredient is all-purpose flour. So I've taken 95 grams of all-purpose flour. To it I have added 1.5 tablespoon of powdered sugar. We'll just mix dry ingredient with the help of a spatula. Here I have not added salt because as a shortening I'm using salted butter. If you are using unsalted butter, you can add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This is 50 gram completely frozen butter and you can see me rubbing the flour and dough together. We just have to mix it, rub it. We do not have to knead it because we do not want gluten network to be formed. And here you can see I've attained a perfect crumb consistency. As a liquid, I'm adding half egg. So I'm baking tarts for the first time. So I have the standard recipe. So here's a tip for you all. If you are making any recipe, if you're trying any recipe for the first time, just have the standard recipe. And now I will add half teaspoon of vanilla essence. So I'm bringing all the dough together to give a shape of a ball, and we'll clean wrap it and keep it in a fridge for 30 minutes. Here again a tip for you all. We live in a very hot and humid country, so it's better to keep your dough for an hour or two, or you can keep it overnight also. Now clean and prepare the working surface by dusting some all-purpose flour. This is my dough after 30 minutes of freezing. Now I have to roll the dough. Here's my struggle start as I have no one to help me out with the camera, so I cannot capture that shot. And I do not want the crust to be too thick, so I rolled it out in a thickness of about 1 centimeter. Cut out the round and have already greased the muffin tray as I do not have tart mold, so it's kinda DIY. And again you can see me struggling for shaping it. Here I'm using double pinching technique to shape the edges. And you can see I have shaped it. So this is the jam tart. So I'm simply filling mixed fruit jam, and with the leftover egg I'm giving it egg wash to the edges so that I could have nice crispy golden edges. Now we have to bake it. So I baked it on a center rack at 170 degree for 20 minutes. And I've taken it out and kept it on a wire rack so that it can be cooled properly. And you can see the jam is jiggling. We have to cool it for 10 minutes. And here you can see how easily it came out, and it is completely baked, nicely baked. Jam is also set, almost set. With the leftover dough I have baked some star. I've used it as a decoration and I was super happy with the result, you can see. So now for vanilla cream tart, we will repeat the same process of rolling it. And I have this cupcake mold. I used it instead of tart and the results were amazing. If you're planning to bake tart and do not have mold, you can go for this. This turn out amazing. Also, I have pricked the center with the help of fork. I missed that video. And this is how I make stars with the leftover dough. While working on a dough, I was struggling as the butter was melting, and I have to keep it in fridge like after every 15 minutes. And before baking also, I have keep it in fridge for 30 minutes so it could get that temperature shock and have nice flaky structure. So after 30 minutes of freezing, I have baked it with the same center rack 170 degree 20 minutes, and you can see the shape, not less than any tart mold. And I have not egg washed it, so you can see the color difference. I have kept this on a wire rack to get it cooled. Meanwhile, for making classic vanilla pastry cream, I have taken half cup milk in a saucepan, and when it start boiling, I have added half teaspoon of vanilla essence. And in a bowl, I have taken 1.5 egg yolk, 1.5 tablespoon of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Now I will mix this together until it become nice and creamy. Once milk get good boil, we will add this hot milk to egg, and this gradual addition of hot milk to cool egg is known as tempering, and this is very important step. Here we have to whisk like crazy so that we can stop egg from cooking. Now again, here's a tip. If you're making this pastry cream, always use a steel utensil. As you can see, my cream has been discolored due to aluminum, or else you can add any yellow food coloring to have nice bright yellow color. Now on a low medium flame we have to cook it to get nice thick consistency. I kept this slightly towards thick consistency, as you can see. And now we have to take 1 tablespoon butter in a bowl, and we have to sieve this, you can say filter this cream, and mix this with the butter. Once the butter is properly incorporated, it will have a shine and proper creamy consistency. Now we have to cling film it and keep it in a fridge for about 1 hour. After 1 hour, it is ready to be transferred in a piping bag, and we have to pipe it and fill it in our tart shells. And I'm not expert at this, so you can see I have almost bent it. Now I do not have any fresh fruit to decorate, so I thought I should dust some cocoa powder and powdered sugar. Though I was not happy with the decoration part, and I've placed those stars and it is done. It took me 3 hours to make all these, including video. Also, the cream was amazing, and you can see the half cut tart. And I don't know why I prepared this plate, but yes. So, this trial was successful, and surely I'll bake it again.